The Adventures of Tom Sawyer, published in 1876 by Mark Twain, is one of the most beloved novels in American literature. Set in the fictional town of St. Petersburg, Missouri, along the banks of the Mississippi River, the novel captures the spirit of childhood, adventure, and rebellion in pre-Civil War America. Through humor, vivid storytelling, and sharp social observation, Mark Twain explores themes of freedom, morality, imagination, and the transition from childhood innocence to moral awareness. While often read as a light-hearted tale of boyhood mischief, Tom Sawyer also offers insightful commentary on society, education, religion, and human nature. The novel centers on Tom Sawyer, a clever, energetic, and mischievous young boy who lives with his Aunt Polly after the death of his parents. Tom constantly gets into trouble, skipping school, getting into fights, and disobeying adults. Despite his flaws, Tom is charming, imaginative, and quick-witted, making him difficult to punish and easy to forgive. Aunt Polly genuinely loves Tom and tries to raise him properly, but she struggles to control his rebellious spirit. Tom's character represents the natural desire for freedom and adventure that clashes with the rigid expectations of civilized society. From the very beginning, Twain establishes Tom as a boy who values imagination and independence over rules and responsibilities. One of the most iconic scenes in American literature occurs early in the novel, the whitewashing of the fence. As punishment for skipping school and fighting, Aunt Polly orders Tom to whitewash the fence on a Saturday. Tom initially feels miserable, knowing that other boys will be out playing while he works. However, Tom cleverly turns the situation to his advantage. He convinces the other boys that whitewashing is a rare privilege rather than a chore. One by one, they beg for the opportunity to paint the fence and even pay Tom with small treasures in exchange. By the end of the day, the fence is fully painted, and Tom has gained a collection of prized items. This scene illustrates Tom's intelligence and creativity while also commenting on human psychology. Twain suggests that people desire what they believe to be scarce or exclusive, even if it is actually unpleasant. Tom's school life is filled with mischief and rivalry, particularly with new students who threaten his social standing. At school, Tom becomes infatuated with Becky Thatcher, the new girl in town. Their relationship is marked by innocent romance, jealousy, and misunderstandings. Tom's pride and impulsiveness cause him to hurt Becky's feelings, and their brief romance ends in tension. Through these episodes, Twain explores the emotional intensity of childhood. Small events take on enormous importance, and feelings of love, betrayal, and pride are experienced with full seriousness. Tom's romantic imagination mirrors the adventure stories he loves to read. One of the most important relationships in the novel is Tom's friendship with Huckleberry Finn, the son of the town drunk. Huck lives outside societal norms, free from school, church, and adult supervision. While other adults view Huck as a bad influence, Tom admires his independence and carefree lifestyle. Together, Tom and Huck share a fascination with pirates, robbers, and treasure hunting. They form secret clubs, swear blood oaths, and plan daring adventures. Huck represents freedom from society, while Tom exists between rebellion and conformity, torn between adventure and approval. The tone of the novel shifts dramatically when Tom and Huck witness a murder in the graveyard at night. While visiting the cemetery, they see Injun Joe, a dangerous and violent man, kill Dr. Robinson during a fight. Injun Joe frames the innocent Muff Potter, who is drunk and unaware of what has happened. Terrified, Tom and Huck swear a blood oath never to reveal what they saw. This moment introduces fear, guilt, and moral conflict into Tom's life. The boys are haunted by nightmares and anxiety, knowing that an innocent man may be executed for a crime he did not commit. As Muff Potter is put on trial for murder, Tom struggles with his conscience. He knows the truth but fears Injun Joe's revenge. Ultimately, Tom finds the courage to testify in court, revealing what he witnessed. Injun Joe escapes, but Muff Potter is freed. This moment marks a significant turning point in Tom's character. For the first time, he chooses moral responsibility over personal safety. Twain uses this scene to show the beginning of Tom's transition from carefree childhood toward ethical awareness and maturity. Feeling misunderstood and constrained by society, Tom runs away with Huck Finn and another boy, Joe Harper, to Jackson's Island. They decide to become pirates and live freely in the wilderness. For several days, they enjoy fishing, swimming, and sleeping outdoors, completely removed from adult authority. Meanwhile, the town believes the boys have drowned and holds a funeral for them. Secretly returning to watch the ceremony, Tom is deeply moved by the grief of Aunt Polly and the townspeople. The boys dramatically reappear during their own funeral, becoming heroes. This episode reflects both the joy and selfishness of childhood fantasy. Tom enjoys the adventure but begins to recognize the emotional consequences of his actions on others. Later in the novel, Tom and Becky go on a picnic with their classmates to McDougal's cave. While exploring, they become lost deep inside the cave. As they wander through the darkness with limited food, fear replaces excitement. During their time in the cave, Tom briefly sees Injun Joe hiding inside, adding to the danger. After several days, Tom and Becky are rescued. Their experience brings them closer together and strengthens Tom's sense of responsibility. The cave symbolizes the unknown and dangerous aspects of life, marking another step in Tom's emotional growth. After Tom reveals that he saw Injun Joe in the cave, the townspeople seal the cave entrance. Injun Joe is later found dead inside, having starved to death. Though he was a villain, his death is unsettling, reminding readers of the harsh realities of justice and punishment. This conclusion reinforces the novel's darker themes and contrasts sharply with its earlier lighthearted tone. Tom and Huck later return to the cave and discover the hidden treasure Injun Joe had stolen. They become wealthy, each receiving a large share of gold. Huck is adopted by the widow Douglas, who tries to civilize him, much like Aunt Polly tries with Tom. Tom, however, believes that adventure should not end with wealth. He insists that Huck join a robber gang that follows strict rules inspired by romantic novels. This ending highlights Tom's continued fascination with imagination and fantasy, suggesting that while he has grown morally, he is still very much a child at heart. The Adventures of Tom Sawyer explores childhood freedom, moral development, society versus individuality, and the power of imagination. Twain contrasts the innocence of youth with the rigid expectations of adult society. Through humor and satire, he criticizes education, religion, and social conformity. Tom's journey shows that growing up involves learning responsibility without losing creativity. Unlike Huck Finn, who ultimately rejects civilization, Tom learns to navigate between imagination and societal rules. The Adventures of Tom Sawyer is more than a nostalgic portrait of boyhood. It is a timeless exploration of human nature. Through Tom's adventures, Mark Twain captures the excitement, fear, joy, and moral lessons of growing up. The novel endures because it reminds readers of a time when imagination ruled, freedom mattered most, and every fence, cave, or river held the promise of adventure. Thank you for watching. Your support helps this channel grow. Please like the video, subscribe, and comment your favorite book so I know what to summarize next.